everyone, it's Alyssa. I am going to step you through today the meditation that I use most mornings. It's my favorite, it's my go-to. There are of course many different ways to meditate, but for my mind, that from the second I wake up in the morning, it's full go. This meditation really helps me get grounded, and it helps me just put some deposits into the bank of some really great qualities that I want to focus on each day. So I get started, I find my seat, and I usually give myself a few moments to do some sort of breathing exercise. So as you find your seat, you close your eyes, and there are various breathing exercises you can use, but really a simple one is just to begin to count the breath out. So inhaling for 1, 2, 3, exhaling 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, exhaling 3, 2, 1. Just give yourself a few moments to follow whatever breath exercise you choose to bring in. This will help you calm down the thoughts in the mind, the waves of the mind, so that as we move into the other phases of the meditation, you can really plant the seeds deeper into the mind, into the subconscious. When you're ready, we'll move to the next phase, which is the meditation of compassion. And this is super simple. You're just searching your mind, your heart for anybody or anything in your life that you feel could use some extra care, love, attention, a little prayer, some good vibes. And you just take a few minutes here, sending out those thoughts of compassion. They're really high vibrational thoughts, and it's said that one single thought of compassion vibrates so high that it can eradicate tens of thousands of negative thoughts. And in any of these parts, you can press pause on this or stay with them for as long as you like. Work to strengthen these qualities inside of yourself. From compassion, we move to forgiveness. So we're searching our minds and our hearts for any situations where we might be holding on to resentment, negative thoughts or feelings toward anybody in our lives. And we're sending that person the energy of forgiveness. I like to bring in the image in my mind of actually hugging the person, like a heart-to-heart hug, just to further the power of this meditation. And sometimes the resentments are really small, maybe something from the day before. And sometimes they're fairly large things, that we haven't fully let go of. But with daily practice and giving the energy of forgiveness daily toward the situation, the person, hopefully over time we can start to release ourselves from what we hold on to about the situation, the negativity that we hold in our hearts and our minds, and that's really the point. So take as long as you need here to scan yourself for those opportunities to send forgiveness and to release yourself from what you're holding on to in terms of these people, these situations. When you're ready, we move to the meditation of gratitude. And I like to break this down into 3 parts, so I'm hitting various pieces of my life. And the first one is more general, just thinking about my day-to-day life, my personal life, and sending out some gratitude to 3 people or things or situations for me personally. And it's really easy in your mind, you silently say, I am grateful for. And then you send out that thought of gratitude. And then I move to 3 things I'm grateful for in my professional life. That could be whatever you spend the bulk of your days doing, whether that's going to a job, a little side hustle, running a family, whatever it might be you. Our jobs can often be a source of stress, so this is starting off your day or taking time in your day to stop and appreciate the things about the role that you've been blessed with. And the same thing here, I am grateful for. And then lastly, often overlooked in our gratitude practice is ourselves. So taking time to think of 3 things about yourself that you're grateful for. And if you want to go beyond these 3 parts, and the 3 things in each part, you feel free to take as much time in gratitude as you like, as you need. And then we move on to 2 practices of visioning. First is the vision for our day-to-day. I typically do this meditation in the morning, so I will literally visualize my whole day unfold in my mind. So from the point that I end this meditation until I go to sleep at night, just seeing my day how I would ideally love it to go. You know, and it becomes more than seeing too, it's actually feeling in your body in this moment, the feelings that you want to carry with you throughout your day. Maybe that's patience, presence, peace, love, compassion, focus, inspiration, motivation. Whatever it might be for you, you're feeling these feelings in your body as you're seeing yourself move through your day. And as we know, our days won't always end up the way we envision, and that's completely okay. But I find that when we take time to really see our day in our mind and feel the kind of day we want to have in our body, our ideal day is much more likely to unfold. Once you've seen your day, we'll take it a little bit further. I like to choose 3 years out. It's a little longer than a year, but not so long as 5 or 10 years. And you just imagine yourself on this day 3 years from now. You know, you see what you're doing, you see what you've achieved. These things in your life that are your goals or you're working to manifest, those that you are, you know, fairly confident that you can create in a matter of 3 years, you know, you see those in your mind and you feel those feelings associated with them in your body. And you see and sense the quality of your relationships. You see and sense the qualities of yourself, you know, how you're feeling physically, emotionally, spiritually. You're really envisioning in your mind that ideal life 3 years from now. So we're starting to plant the seeds with each day to creating exactly what it is that our heart desires. Once I feel complete with that 3-year vision, you know, I'll spend time then in either a little bit of silence, just observing my mind and what's coming up for me that day. Sometimes by this point, it's fairly clear and still. Other times, something really creative might come through. And then other times, sometimes it's those racing thought patterns, and I just notice them, I see them, and I let them sort of float on through. And then for me personally, I end with a short prayer, asking for guidance in whatever areas I need guidance for that day. You can end with whatever ritual feels right for you, maybe a few more deep breaths or enjoying a few more moments of stillness. Perhaps a few yoga poses to move the body. And then when you're ready, you slowly open your eyes, you come back to this place, this space, and there you have it. In all, when I really spend time in each of those components each day, I find that meditation can last about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm not even counting, and it flies right by. But if you don't have that much time, you can certainly condense that like we did today into just a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, to really like settle the mind, get yourself working on those qualities that are really important for living a whole healthy life, and then having and setting a little bit of a vision for your life today and your life in the future. So I hope that works for you all. Feel free to adapt it as you like. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.